Alright. People in the chat. Are we live? People in the chat. Alright, the audio is good. I think I'm gonna share this over on a couple of other social media feeds, because accidentally I ended the live stream before something even begun. And that was a total fail on my part, so I am apologizing for that. I'm just gonna quickly share this around, and waiting for more people to tune in. Hopefully I did not lose the people that were waiting for the live stream to begin. I extremely apologizing for that. Let's see.
Det finns...
And it's the ad is there. Create post. New. New live. Alright. Let's see if everything is up in arms. And people in the chat, if you are here, please tell me in the comments if the audio quality and the video quality is good. And this will be interesting indeed, because I am literally streaming to just myself here. People were waiting for the live stream to begin, and I accidentally failed it, and that is totally a mistake on my part. Let's see, I'm gonna be opening this on another one, so people can tune in there. Hopefully I did not lose too many people. Alright, I'm gonna share this on Facebook, so people can tune in there. This is a big fail on my part. I am extremely apologize about that. Alright, but anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a live stream prediction show of can Brzenk beat the Kazakstan Alpha? And also, while we are doing that, we are also gonna talk about the East versus West 4th edition of East versus West, because there are a lot of great matches on this card. And we have Ryan Bowen versus Raymond Slipins, Derek Smith versus Reva Ludice, Corey Miller versus Daniel Prokopchuk, Chen Shaw versus Surab Davberidze, Lachlan Adair versus Sandra Sadis, which is gonna be a bar burner because they are trash talking each other to no end. Yusuf versus Yerdaulet Sarbay, Krasimir Kosadino versus Irakli Serkashvili, Dave Shafee versus Artyom Morozov, Gabriela Vasconcelos versus Eglavai Kutte on the left arm, Boshidar Semyonov versus David Samushia, Oleg Shok versus David Darikian, Gabriela Vasconcelos versus Egle on the right arm, Cody Merritt versus Artyom Morozov on the left arm, which is gonna be interesting. Todd Hutchings versus Evgeny Prudnik, Jerry Kadaret versus Gennady Kvikvinia, and John Brzenk versus Kidergali Ungarbayev. And if you are new to the live stream, be sure to leave a like and subscribe and ring the bell for notifications, so a lot more people can get notified every single time I will put out a new live stream such as this one, and probably not fail in the process when I have a already finished the live stream link, and I accidentally ended the live stream link, so that was a big fail on my part. So I apologize for that. Now, anyway, let's start with the first match of the entire card, which is Ryan Bowen versus Raymond Lipins. Probably two of the most popular arm wrestling YouTubers that are out there. And this one is gonna be a very, very interesting card, or a very, very interesting match, because a lot of people have Raymond Lipins as the overall favorite in this match, or maybe they just like to troll Ryan Bowen really, really hard, because people in his own chat are believing that Ryan Bowen does not stand a living chance against Raymond Lipins. But I do believe that the overall favorite in this match are, in my opinion, Ryan Blue Bowen. Because if you are thinking about who this guy has been able to beat, mostly the most notable ones that are Alan Guerra, Dallas Langston, who had battles with both Jordan Davis and Stoika Bogdan. And from there, Raymond Lipins has, let's see, been getting European a European third place twice, I believe. And he has been beating Craig Sanders, Adrian Popescu, Tobias Pedersen, Patrick Berg. So he has a lot of wins under his belt, and that alone is really, really impressive. And we are 2 concurrent viewers and 3 likes. So if you are new to the live stream, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Ring the bell for notifications so a lot more people can get notified every single time they will see a live stream, such as this one. Now, I do believe that Ryan is the overall favorite in this. Mostly because he is naturally the bigger man. And I do believe that that the leverage is gonna be a huge problem for Coach Ray to deal with, since Ryan Bowen is basically a taller version of Coach Ray. So in this instance, I think that Ryan Bowen is gonna be winning this one with a score of 3-1. I'm sorry, Coach Ray. I am deeply sorry. But this is just how I think the match are gonna go. If you can prove me wrong, then prove me wrong. Next, the next match are Derek Smith versus Revaz Luditse. And this, I don't know if Derek Smith is ready or not. Only time I will tell. But Revaz has had a very awesome battle against Michael Todd at the previous East versus West. Despite what you are thinking of the King's move, this one is a very, very awesome match to look forward to nonetheless. Even though I think that Derek Smith is the heavy, heavy underdog in this, no pun intended, if Derek Smith shows up ready, then he can shock some people. But in this instance, I think he is the overall underdog in this. And with no disrespect towards Derek Smith, I do believe that Revaz is going to be winning this 3-0. That is just how I see it in the grand scheme of things. And we are, let's see, 4 concurrent viewers and 3 likes. And so if you're new to the live stream, welcome. So if you're new to the live stream, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Ring the bell for notifications so a lot more people can get notified every single time I will put out a new live stream or video such as this one. And if we can reach this live stream to 25 likes, this live stream will get boosted in the algorithm, so a lot more people can tune in and be a part of this awesome community. So if you have not spam that like button, do it. Do it now. Please. Anyway. The next match is gonna be Corey Miller versus the Daniel Prokopchuk. I don't, with no disrespect to you, Corey Miller, but in this instance, it's you are the heavy underdog in this. Although that you had a great battle against Giannis Amalins, in this instance, you are the heavy underdog in this, and I do believe that this is I think it is a mismatch. I do believe. Here is how I predict how the match are gonna go. Corey Miller gets the hit. Daniel Prokopchuk just absorb that hit, burn Corey Miller out, and then just comfortably dragging him down to the pin pad. So, in that instance, if Corey Miller does not get his hit all the way down to the pin pad, he is in big trouble against the one of the pound for pound the best arm wrestlers of all time, Daniel Prokopchuk. So if he cannot get the speed in time, he is gonna be in trouble. And in this instance, I can see it go two ways. If Corey Miller gets his speed and everything on the dot, he can be able to get at least one win. But if Daniel Prokopchuk is gonna be too strong for him, then it's gonna be a whitewash victory for Daniel Prokopchuk, 3-0. And in this instance, I do believe that that is the case. Now let's see what the people are writing in the chat. AGM, only thing Corey has going for him is that speed. AGM, I personally agree with you 100%, because I don't believe that Corey Miller has the raw power to be able to bang with Daniel Prokopchuk's raw power. That is just how I personally see it. And we are 7 concurrent viewers and 3 likes. So if you are new to the live stream, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, ring the bell for notification, and share this video around, because it really helps me a lot. Alright, we are going now to match number 4, and that is Shan Shah versus Surab Davberidze. Now this one is gonna be interesting. Let's see, I'm just gonna do this, whatever you are calling it in English. Shan Shah is known for having this amazing top roll. But if just because you have a great top roll does not mean that you have the overall arm power to be able to deal with Surab Davberidze. Although that he did perform really well against Rombaf in their recent super match that they had. If he cannot deal with the arm power of Davberidze, then this is gonna be a one-way traffic. But since I do know Shan Shah and how strong he really is, I do believe that Shan Shah is able to give a battle to Surab Davberidze. But if Shanshaw has the overall endurance to do so, that is a entire different conversation to be having. Since we did see that Shanshaw was gassed out, since he did lose his wrist a couple of times there against Rombav. But in this, I think that the Surab Dabberitz is going to be winning this with a overall score of 3-1. And this is just how I honestly believe the matches are going to go. I do believe that Shanshaw is going to be able to take the hand of Surab Dabberitz, but the Surab is going to be put in the strap, and then he's just going to be holding on, just securing that shoulder a lot more until he is at the center of the table, and he just presses Shanshaw all the way down to the pin pad. And that is how I think the match are gonna go. So let's see what people are writing in the chat. AGM, I think Surab will catch him with a few inches above the pin pad and bleed him, even if Chance does take his stand. Yep, definitely agreed 110% with you there. And he also writes, I don't think Chance has the endurance to go the distance either. Yeah, sadly that is the case. If you are comparing with the recent data that Chance Shaw's recent super match against Rombav, the matches on itself were not that long, but I do believe that if Shanshaw is gonna be able to take a pin, it's gonna be a one-way search by taking Surab's hand and taking the rotation in the process. If Shanshaw cannot be able to do that, then he is in trouble. That is just the way I see it. Preacher arm wrestling. What we learned from the John match was that Surab didn't need his hand, so I think his chance is gonna have a rough go. Yeah, definitely agreed there. That will certainly be against Shanshaw, especially in this instance. But I am wishing Shanshaw the best of luck, since he is a very good friend of mine, and I do consider him a brother of a brother from another mother. So I do believe I do wish him the very best. But comparing with his data against Rombav, I do believe that the Surab Dabberitz might be causing him a lot of trouble. And we are 11 concurrent viewers and 6 likes. So if you're new to the live stream, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Ring the bell for notification. So, and welcome to this live stream. Very, very happy to have you here. Alright, now let's see. Now this one is gonna be a very, very fun one. And that is a lock-on Adair versus Sandris Sadis. Now, the second match of the Australia versus Latvia. Now this is gonna be interesting, since Sandris Sadis is the reigning and defending European champion of Europe, and Lachlan Adair, even though that he had not having a big accomplishment besides the over the top the tournament, which he was really impressive at. I think in this one, Lachlan Adair is gonna have the stronger inside move. That is just how I think. And Sandris Sadis is gonna be feeling the power of Lachlan Adair, and then he's just gonna get fuck out of Dutch and try to keep him out of the inside move and just staying on his low hand top roll. and be making sure that Lachlan Adair is not getting inside that match at all. So this match can go basically two ways. If Lachlan Adair is able to curl in Sandrisadis 3 times in a row, then he can be the overall winner in this. But since Sandrisadis is way smart at the arm wrestling table, I do believe that Sandrisadis is gonna do everything that he can to be keeping Lachlan Adair away from that inside hook. And if he can do that, then the score is gonna be 3-1 towards Sandrisadis, with Lachlan Adair with be able to get a pin. But if he can get inside that hook or not, that is just we just have to wait and see. So. And now we are 10 concurrent viewers and 7 likes. So if you're new to the live stream, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Ring the bell for notification. Share this live stream all around. Stumbling on my words there. So a lot more awesome individuals can be joining in at this amazing live stream. Which sounded pretentious when I said that out loud. Now, the next match is gonna be interesting. And that is Joseph, the 2019 minus 65 kilo world champion, I believe, on the right arm. And versus Gerdalet Sariba, which are the current WAF 2021 minus 65 kilo champion on the left arm. Now that match is gonna be interesting, but first a little bit of a background story with Gerdaulet Saribai. I am sorry if I am mispronouncing your name, so. But if you guys don't remember, he is the guy that did the Kazakh Smash meme. And he eventually gotten disqualified from that match. I do believe that he got his medal taken away from him. But basically he was the Kazakstan polar that went smash, 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 and just hammered his hand all over the arm wrestling table like that. And but from his recent matches, he is very, very strong and explosive to the inside of the move. So, but the thing is that Joseph is very strong on the inside, because Joseph, if I remember it correctly, was able to drag down Burshidar Semenov at a top 8 tournament that Engin Thursday was arranging. That has a significant amount of weight to it. And I do believe that Joseph in this match are gonna be the overall favorites. And I predict that Joseph Yedil, with his raw power, is gonna be able to win this match 3-0 against Gerdaulet Saribai. But hopefully we might not see a Kazakhstan smash at East versus West number 4. Although I think other people are gonna disagree with me on that, but that is just my opinion about that. Now we are going to match number, let's see, how many was there? Oh my god, there are so many. match number 7. And we are 7 concurrent viewers and let's see, 8 likes. So if you're new to the live stream, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, ring the bell for notification. And share this live stream around. Let's see what the people are writing in the chat. Anubura Kable, Krige Vikaland, Neil Pickup. Yep, that is exactly how he is saying that. Although that Neil Pickup do know a couple of the Swedish words, especially when it's he is saying allihopa. Nu händer ingenting. That is how the rough translation to that is everybody. Now that nothing is happening at all. And yeah, that is just how I... it's very, very, very funny that Neil Pickup do knows a couple of Swedish words, which is in on itself very impressive. But anyway, enough the sidetrack here. Now we are going to match number 7, which is against Krasimir Kostadinov versus Irakli Saakashvili. And now this is gonna be interesting for a few reasons. I'm gonna be shifting the camera here. Irakli Saakashvili, in my opinion, is gonna be the overall favorite in this match, because Irakli Saakashvili just beat Marcio Barbosa in a very dominant fashion, which a lot of us were not expecting that at all. So I have a rough feeling that Krasimir Kostadinov is gonna be he's gonna be in huge trouble against Irakli if he cannot get on the inside, because since Krasimir and Marcio are very sideways driven arm wrestlers, and Irakli Saakashvili is an ambush style top roller. Since if they are going sideways, he's just going sideways back with a lot of pronation on their hand, is gonna be able to take their hand in the process. So if Krasimir cannot keep his hand and maybe get to the straps, and yeah, if he cannot keep his hand and wrist, then he is gonna get ran over. I'm sorry, Krasimir, but that is how I see this match are gonna go. AGM are writing, I see this going 2 ways. Irakli slams him 3-0, or Krasi stops him 1 inch above the pin pad and works it back. Personally, I don't think Krasi has a chance, especially with him saying that he is natural now. So, yeah, that is... you basically took the words out of my mouth there, AGM. That is how I see this as well. But in this instance, I think that Krasimir is gonna be in trouble against Irakli Saakashvili, and he... No offense, Krasimir, if you are watching this. I think that Irakli is gonna be winning this one 3-0. That is how I personally are seeing this. No offense. But now we are going to the next match of this card, which is Dave Shafee versus Artyom Morozov. And this one has some venom towards it. And if you have not been following how these matches have been going, I do believe that Artyom Morozov did say that I think he threw some insults against Dave Chaffee, and he did not take it so well at all. And Dave Chaffee is he is pissed. Dave Chaffee is literally pissed against Artyom Morozov, and I don't remember at the top of my head exactly what he wrote on his Instagram. I am gonna quickly search here what he wrote, and Artyom and Dave Chaffee wrote this on his Instagram, which is saying, Artyom Morozov, I saw your comment about me being too old and that my armor rusted long ago. Apparently you weren't ever taught respect, and until you have done something in this sport, it will be smart to keep your mouth shut. Damn, that's some strong words. I'm a pretty nice guy, but unfortunately for you, it now become personal. See you August 6, son. Duh. And if Dave Chaffee has a target across over him, I am not. Luckily, I am a lightweight, so I do not want to have a very pissed off Dave Chaffee across the table. So I hope you have. I hope you are gonna be backing up your claims, Artyom, because you are gonna have a very pissed off American coming towards you. So in this instance, I think it's gonna be a power battle. And that is how mostly this match are gonna go. And if the match are going to the straps, then Artyom Morozov is gonna be in trouble, because I have zero belief that Artyom Morozov is gonna be strong enough to be able to maintain Dave Chaffee's raw power. And since Artyom Morozov is not Gennady quick winner, I have a hard time to see that Artyom Morozov is gonna be able to keep his head at all towards him. So in this, I think that Dave Chaffee is gonna be winning this match 3-1. If Artyom Morozov can prove me wrong, then congratulations. We are 7 concurrent viewers and 8 likes. So if you're new to the live stream, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Ring the bell for notifications so a lot more people can join in and be a part of this awesome community. Alright, now we are going to, let's see. The next one is Gabriela Vasconcelos versus Egle Vaikute on the left arm. Now this one is gonna be very, very interesting, because since they had a very, very dramatic battle against each other in Slotty Tour 2017, I believe, Gabriela Vasconcelos was able to pin Egle Vaikute all the way to the pin pad. And he was able, no, let me rephrase that. And during the final, Egle Vaikute was able to turn it around from the B side by taking Gabriela's wrist, but the raw arm power of Gabriela Vasconcelos was keeping her alive and alive in that entire match. So in this one, I have to go on a whim, and I think that Gabriela will be able to pull this off against Egle Vaikute on the left door with overall score with 3-2. And now we are going to the next match, which is Bushidar Semyonov versus David Samushia, and I do believe that this is gonna be the hook war of the century. since David Samushia was the 2019 WAF World Champion, and let's see. Brzenk Semyonov was able to get the world title on the right arm in Romania 2021, while David Samushia was not there. So in this instance, I do believe that this match is gonna be the hook war of the century, since both of them are very known to have very incredible endurance, very strong inside move, and they can go the distance all the way through. And how I think the match are gonna go is basically they are gonna go on the inside, and then they are gonna stay there for the majority of that entire match. But the question is, who is gonna be having the more overall endurance in this? In this instance, I think that David Samushia might have the better endurance, since when Samushia was able to put the brakes on Paulin, he was able to hold him and hold him and hold him, and then drag him to the pin pad, if I remember that match correctly. But I think that the David Samushia is gonna be having the more dominant endurance, since if you are comparing with their last match, which was in 2019, they had hook wars after hook wars after hook wars. So in this instance, the overall question in this is gonna be who will gas out first. So it basically can go either way. But in this, I think that David Samushia might have the slightest of advantage towards the Brzenk Semyonov. But by no means is this gonna be a whitewash. No. I do believe that this might be the longest match of the entire card. So it's gonna be hard to predict who is gonna be the overall winner in this. But if I had a gun to my head and I had to pick one, I think that David Samushia is gonna be winning this one with his overall score of 3-2, with the magical 51%. The next match is gonna be Oleg Shok versus David Dadikian on the left arm. Oleg Shok was able to beat. I'm just gonna be shifting here. Oleg Shok was able to beat Betkili Oniali, but it was in a grinding death war. And since David Darikian is basically a bigger, much faster variant of Betkili Oniali, I do believe that David Darikian might be able to beat Oleg Shok, since Oleg Shok has not returned to full health yet. In this instance, I think that David Darikian is gonna be the overall favorite against Oleg Shok, with a overall score of 3-1 maybe. And the next match is gonna be Gabriela Vasconcelos versus Egle Vaikute on the right arm. But before we are getting into that, we are just gonna tune in and see what people are writing in this chat. Janardan Rao, is there any training sparring videos on YouTube leading to the event from Oleg? I don't believe that I have been seeing any training videos from Oleg for a while now. So how his training is gonna be, I have no clue. So it's gonna be a genuine surprise how the match are gonna go. Now let's see. Preacher arm wrestling. For me, it all depends on the shape Oleg comes in at. If he's gotten to full health yet, I mean. Yeah, that is... you basically took the words out of my mouth right there. It mostly depends on the shape that Oleg Shock are gonna be able to bring towards this, because since if you have been living under a rock, he is the only survivor from the car crash when Oleg's father died and Andrei Pushkar died. So, and since then he has not been his full self. But yeah, it mostly depends on the shape that Oleg is coming in at. And we are 8 concurrent viewers and 8 likes. So if you're new to the live stream, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, ring the bell for notification, and share this video around, because it really helps me a lot. I might not have the same numbers as Aussie arm wrestler Pradeep, Ryan Bowen, and all of my YouTube colleagues. So I am very, very grateful that you are taking your time to be joining in this awesome discussion with a lot of arm wrestling enthusiasts, such as all of you. So thank you very much. Like, now we are going back to Gabriela Vasconcelos versus Egle Vaikute. Now this is gonna be going in 2 ways, as I see it. Egle Vaikute is gonna be having the much more dominant hand and much more dominant drive to the side. If Egle Vaikute cannot put the brakes on against Egle Vaikute, then we are gonna see a whitewash from Egle Vaikute. But in this instance, I think that Gabriela might be able to win this both arms, I believe. But by no means it's gonna be not a whitewash from Gabriela Vasconcelos. I think it's gonna be a very, very, very big war. Both arms. So I think Gabriela might be winning this one as well, with the overall score of 3-2. That is just how I personally are seeing that. Gabi. Janard Rao, you're doing a great show, mate. I fully follow your content. Keep up all the good work. Thank you. You are so kind. Now we are getting to the remaining 4 matches, and now this is gonna be an interesting match indeed. Cody Merritt versus Artyom Morsov on the left arm. And I do believe if Cody Merritt is gonna be pinning Artyom Morsov, then Cody Merritt will be the overall current left arm, the best one in the world. If you are following the export news ranking, Artyom Morsov is the current left arm king at the moment. until Levon Sanganashvili comes back. But anyway, this might be a match for the overall number 1 spot according to the Export News ranking. But Artyom Morozov had been really impressive with his recent performances against Tobias Sporong, which he won with his score of 3-1, and his dominant performance against let's see, Matt Mask on the left arm, although Matt Mask's left arm is not in the same category as his right arm. So in this, I think that Cody Merritt is gonna be... He is the underdog in this, if you're comparing the data that are out there in the moment. But Cody Merritt has won the WAF World Championships in 2019, and that field that was there was out of this world. So for him to be able to be winning this, to be winning the WF World title in 2019 was mega impressive. But I don't know how much his injury against the American guy that he broke the arm during the match, but still kept going and won the match. I don't know exactly who the other guy's name was, but that was a very, very impressive match from Cody Merritt to do. But in this, I think I'm going to pick Cody Merritt to be winning this with a score of 3-1. That is how I am personally are seeing this match are gonna go. Preacher Arm Wrestling, that was against Roby Toby. Okay. Thank you very much, Preacher Arm Wrestling. I was there at that match live. All right. It must have been a very nice experience to be seeing that live, I think. It is very amazing that he broke his arm during that match, and he still kept going and won the match 3-0. To me, that is gonna be very... That was very mega impressive. AGM of writing, I have this feeling like Artyom is going to destroy him. And you have all the right to have that opinion, so. Since Artyom Morozov has the youth on his side, the strength on his side, and the technique on the right places, and strength in the right places on his side. But I have a feeling that he is gonna have trouble to keep his hand against Cody Merritt. That is just how I am personally are seeing this. So that is why I think Cody Merritt is gonna be winning this 3-1. But then again, I can be wrong. The next match is gonna be Todd Hutchings versus Evgeny Prudnik, and this one has contradicting opinions everywhere. Since I think that a lot of people, I'm just gonna be shifting screen here. A lot of people has been picking Todd Hutchings, and a lot of people are picking Evgeny Prudnik to be winning this. But I do believe that people are underestimating Todd Hutchings in this, because Todd Hutchings has a very impressive record in his arsenal, and he was able to pin Michael Todd once. So This is gonna be tough to call. But if I was betting with my heart, I think that Todd Hutchings will be winning this. But if I am a betting man and I had a gun to my head, I am picking Evgeny Prudnik to be winning this one with the overall score of 3-2. With Todd Hutchings being able to drag down Evgeny Prudnik on the inside twice. That is just how I personally are seeing how the match are gonna go. And we are 9 concurrent viewers and 8 likes. So if you're new to the live stream, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Ring the bell for notifications so a lot more people can join in to be a part of this very awesome community. Alright, let's see. The next match is gonna be against Jerry Caderet versus Gennady Quickvinia. Now this is gonna be very interesting. Now, since Jerry Caderet has this very amazing dead wrist press and has been able to press down crazy amounts of opponents with that style alone. But in this is gonna be a very interesting match. But I think that Gennady Quickvinia is gonna be intelligent enough to be able to keep Jerry Caderet pronated like this. Because if you are thinking about it, the weakness that Jerry Caderet has is that somebody keeps him out his hand outside of the shoulder line. And if Jerry Caderet is inside of the shoulder line, then he can press down a lot of great arm wrestlers. But if he is turning a bit inside and his hand is taking outside of the shoulder line, the strength difference that Jerry Caderet has then will be decreased significantly. Because if you are comparing his match against Devon Larratt at the WAL, that is how I think Gennady Quickvinia is gonna be aiming for. Especially against, let's see, especially against the Jerry Caderet. So, as I see it, Jerry Caderet is gonna be sitting like this and hoping that the Gennady Quickvinia's arm is gonna tire out. And Gennady Quickvinia is gonna be aiming to get him, stop his inside and just keep pressing it to the side. So Jerry Caderet's hand is gonna be way outside. So that is how I personally are seeing how the match with Gennady Quickvinia and Jerry Caderet are gonna go. So I think this is gonna be the most energetic match of the entire card. But I think that Gennady Quickvinia is gonna be winning this one with the overall score of 3-1. With Jerry Caderet is gonna be able to get a pin against the Gennady Quickvinia, and then Gennady is gonna go ape shit crazy, adjust, and just roar into Jerry Caderet's face about Gah! Almost like that. And yeah, that is how I see this. Now well, let's see here. We are 7 concurrent viewers and 13 likes. Pretty good odds so far. So if you're new to the live stream, welcome, welcome. Be sure to leave a like, a subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications so a lot more people can join in and be a part of this amazing, amazing community. Now the last match of the entire card, which is gonna be John Brzenk versus Kidrgali Ungarbayev. Can the GOAT, John Brzenk, be able to beat Kidrgali Ungarbayev? Now that is gonna be a very awesome battle. I genuinely believe that this match is gonna be a very awesome battle. Kidrgali Ungarbayev is hands down one of my favorite arm wrestlers of all time. The amount of energy and tenacity and table intelligence that kids have is absolutely mind-blowing. He has a amazing resume under his belt. Although I don't believe that he has been winning a WF World title, he has been beating people that has gotten a world title. And to me, that is a very mind-boggling if you are thinking about it. Well, he was weighing 95 kilos. He managed to get the second place spot. At Slotty Tour 2017, while beating amazing arm wrestlers like Artem Grishim, Frank Lamparelli, Vitaly Laletin, Dmitry Selayev, Mauricio Barbosa, all of them in the same event. And that is, in my opinion, he is the alpha of Kazakstan. The true alpha of Kazakstan. Although he is a lot lighter than Artyom Morozov. That is just my honest opinion about that. John Brzenk, on the other hand, is the GOAT himself. And he had a very amazing battle against the 200 kilos Corey West. I don't know how much that is in pounds, but it is amazing that John Brzenk has this many matches lined up back to back to back to back, and he is still able to perform exceptionally well in pretty much all of them. Let's see what people. Oh, 440 pounds. Oh, thank you, Edwin. Thank you. So this is gonna be the battle of the hands. And both guys are gonna shoot for the top roll, and then we are gonna see whose hand is gonna be the more dominant one. I do believe that John Brzenk is gonna have the more dominant hand against the Kidrgali, but the Kidrgali does not have a backward step in him. He will go balls out and just test the frame against the John Brzenk, and he will go to war. Since he is a true patriot of Kazakhstan, and he will go in all of the possibilities that are out there. But if I have to pick who is gonna be the overall winner in this, I think John Brzenk is gonna be winning this one with the overall score of 3-2. John Brzenk is gonna be winning this one with the overall score of 3-2. And this one is definitely gonna be a awesome battle. Mark my words on that. Mark my words on that. Anyway, that is all of my short analysis and prediction of how I think the matches of the East versus West 4 card is going to be. So yeah, I am gonna be ending this live stream right now. So if you have not any questions, so feel free to drop them in the live chat here, and I will quickly look over them. Now we'll see. Preacher arm wrestling. I think there will be a quick stop. Then Gennady goes crazy mode and powers through Jerry in most of the rounds. Agreed there. Alright. What do you think of the Cobra Rhodes match at East versus West 5? Which one is he polling against? I don't know. Maybe I have missed that one. I'm gonna be quickly looking over at Ingen Tersis YouTube page. Probably I will find some more information. Oh, Haidar Gildil. I don't know. I have no idea who that polar is, unfortunately. But since you have Cobra Rhodes on the card, you gotta have him on the card because he is a living fucking legend. And Cobra Rhodes, if you are watching this, I am super happy that you are given a opportunity to be a part of East versus West. I am very happy about that. Alright, let's see. Pretty sure Irakli pulled again afterwards and Prudnik easily pinned it. Yeah, that was how I personally were remembering that. So I think I'm gonna end the live stream right here, and I will like to thank all of you, the 12 people that were tuning in to this live stream. I know that I don't have the numbers that the Aussie wrestler Jake, Pradeep from Arm Wrestling News, Ryan Bowen, that are going to be competing at East versus West. I am not nowhere near his numbers. Although I think I can be able to reach that if I continuously work hard enough. So for all of you that are continuously watching my live streams, my live commentary, I am really thankful to all of you. And I do mean that from the bottom of my heart. You guys rock. That is what I honestly believe. And that is my honest feeling about that. So, yeah. East versus West 4. And we are just a couple of days away. So, have a nice day, stay safe, don't be a bee, and keep being awesome. Take care, and thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. Literally.